You got burned yesterday.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Choke Corner, a little slice of life here on YouTube where two guys react to stuff, talk about stuff, and discuss in a podcast format. You already know my name is Dan with my co-host and very good partner, Gonzo. Here, we have it set it up ready. You have yours ready too? All right, we're gonna witness this. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, play.
Alta Beauty. She's crashed into Alta.
It definitely looks like, oh my gosh.
Hello?
Hello. Did you just drive over the train tracks?
No, we've been sitting right here. Y'all
Tarantino.
just flew past us and rolled past.
Yeah. I mean, we got a description for a white SUV that drove over the train tracks. And you have a flat tire.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got a flat tire now because we just tried to pull over, but that was not us that flew down.
Whereabouts are you coming from?
Ooh, you need your windshield wipers checked.
Whereabouts are you coming from?
I gotta
Not even and listening.
babe, I gotta pee, and we were trying to pull over. And
Fortunately, she's
We're going to be out with that possible
well,
vehicle,
proceed to
Washington,
be
in second.
drunk.
I have a play for you when you're ready.
Oh,
Just be
boy.
advised, it does have a flat.
they're trying to say we sped off at the train tracks.
Ma'am, it's kind of like a yes or no.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a yes or no. Did you drive over the train? Did you drive
No, I
on the
didn't
train?
drive over the train tracks, but I did slow down and put my brakes on so we could park right here to go into pee.
No, I
That's a
get you
parking
there,
garage.
So
Yeah,
no,
it's a good
I
one.
did not.
Let me finish. Why are you?
Some of the
being so
others
aggressive?
do
I'm
have
asking.
some interesting
I am,
jokes.
and you're sitting up here asking me the same question
Well-
over and over, and I'm
You're not answering me.
I'm intimidated.
You're intimidated
Yeah,
by me asking if you drove across the train
because I
tracks?
already answered the question. I
Well-
sat up here and I pulled over.
Okay, well you got a flat tire, and you also
we had a flat
Hold on.
tire
You
before
keep
pulled
cutting me
over the
off,
train tracks.
and you also have all this grass on the front
Man,
end
you're
of your car.
trying
Yeah,
way
that's-
too damn hard to spin a story.
Yeah,
And you're too
let me
drunk to even
rephrase-
know what the story
let me rephrase this
is.
question.
yeah, it does. It's
Were
not
you
called a
at
lesson,
Fourth
man.
and
I don't know
Center?
why.
In front of Little Bros, that little
No.
burger place you went
No.
there?
Fourth and Center?
Yeah.
No,
Okay. How'd you get the flat?
we got the flat before we even crossed the train tracks.
Hey, man, when did you get the flat?
She just really outed herself.
Probably.
Whoops.
Listen, man, I want you guys to get home safe.
I hear you, bro.
I'm just trying to figure this out, man. We got a BOL
They
for a
are
white
drunk as
SUV
hell
with
right now.
that drove on
I
the
still
train
don't
tracks,
get the
man. So when
premise
do you guys
of
get the flat, bro?
drinking and then
Where are
driving
you guys
after
coming
that.
from, then?
Maybe this time I
Where's
won't
here?
get caught.
We parked.
I haven't
where are you
had been
coming
caught
from?
before.
Oh boy.
Trust me, trust me, as a resident of a town that
Hey,
ends up
Cliff, are you
having
good for a
two
sec?
bars
Yeah.
literally down the street.
Front
And
driver's
nearly,
side's flat.
like,
She said that they
across
didn't
from each
drive
other.
on the train track. They said they noticed it was popped, so they just pulled over here.
boy.
It's a daily
Hold on.
occurrence.
Yeah, just roll down. Appreciate you.
Unfortunately.
Were you trying to show me something?
Oh no, I was just.
Oh,
bro,
I didn't know if you-
I'm like literally ordering.
She hit the train tracks, bro. Be honest.
Yeah, if I didn't know Ludacris was this whacked out.
A guy in passenger
Yes.
seat says
Dang
he doesn't
it.
remember when she said she never once drove on a train track.
Way to make a serious moment hilarious.
I don't know. She's really not talking to me. She's just on the phone with.
Like,
one
I
of her
even
friends.
noticed
She's,
that
like,
too. He
ignoring all my
almost looks like
questions.
Ludacris,
She
but
just keeps
just
denying driving
almost
on the
dollar
train
store
track.
esque.
Honestly,
Like,
I see it too, but I didn't want to say
right now?
anything, honestly.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm trying to get in here, and y'all sitting up here pulling us over like we did something wrong, and that's why it's making us look like.
Well, again,
I get
I
what
You're already making yourself
We don't
look
know.
like
So, well,
drunken
well,
idiots.
Well, hang on. Let me just explain something.
like,
Cops
no
didn't need to
decorum.
do
You heard
anything.
what my partner said beforehand, but
They
he said
literally
that
asked
we
you
stopped you
simple
for a BOL.
questions,
We had a
and they're
BOL,
getting
which
bent
means
out
be
of
on
sight.
the lookout for a white SUV that drove over the train tracks.
Hell yeah. No, I
And-
took my AirPods out, so I was like,
Hey,
what's going on?
no, you're good, bro.
Do you guys know why you have like branches underneath your car then too?
Because we're all riding through the same area. Do you know where I live? There's
What?
nothing but trees and sticks over there.
I mean, there's trees everywhere.
Do you know where I live?
Why would I know where you live?
Exactly.
There's
So if
trees
you
and
knew
sticks
where I
all
live,
over
you
the
know where there's
place.
trees
my-
and sticks and
I
branches
live in the
under my
country.
car.
I used to live in the
They're trying to
countryside
arrest us
for
and
my
pull us over
entire
for
childhood
I'm
and
glad you
teenage
see
life.
what they hear is.
And the only way you were ever able to
I'm not
encounter that
talking to you.
is if you
Hey,
actually
let's
actively
get you
ran into a
alcohol.
tree.
Miss, have you had any
Yeah.
alcohol today?
Keep in mind, yeah,
No,
Bob
but I'm
lives in
sitting
the
up here on
country
the
as
phone
well.
with
So the
my
only time you
boyfriend
get
right
sticks
now.
on your car
What's
is if
this
you're
drink right
literally
here? Is this
running
alcohol? What is
through
this?
places that are not
Water?
roads.
No, in the other one right there.
A sweet
Like,
tea?
do a whole
Okay,
bunch
let me
of
see that
woods.
can
That's the only
real
way you
quick.
get sticks on your car.
Yeah.
Not that one. The
I'm not
can.
giving y'all- Can we get out and go to the bathroom?
Not right now.
Hello?
Dude, you.
That can that's under your purse. What
She's
is
not
that?
even listening.
He said, give me my ticket so we can go on about our business.
What's that? Right now we're trying to figure out what's going on. You guys aren't telling us. Right now we're just investigating right now. Okay, we're checking.
Oh
camera footage
god,
to
she's
see
weighing
if you
her
guys ran over
options.
the-
from the
Yeah,
way it
she's
looks.
literally
tracks or
backed
not.
yourself
That's
to the
what we're doing
corner.
right now. We got someone checking.
So
Okay.
he's saying because y'all do not have no probable cause, y'all don't have a warrant, we can't get our ticket and we can't
Is your
leave.
boyfriend
You
a
have damage to the
lawyer?
front driver's side, right?
We don't have damage to the front.
So right now we're just. Yes, you
we
do.
don't have damage to the front driver's side. Look out. 'Cause
He's
we have
pretending
just
like
y'all have
nothing's
cameras. We
happening.
don't have front damage to the front.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Hey,
I
Flip,
tried
I'll be
this in
right
the
back.
last one of the
Anything?
skits we did. It didn't work.
She's claiming she never was on 4th, and she said she had no alcohol.
It only worked for a
There's
little bit.
Long
Was
Island
it
in the console, but
unexpected
she said
item
it-
in the bagging
I think
area
she's
one?
not answering
No,
questions about that.
it was a Monopoly night
Hey, miss.
when
my
I was
sergeant's
when
right
they
there.
tried to
My
catch me
sergeant-
cheating. It's like these aren't the houses you're looking
I see
for.
alcohol in the center console. I need to identify you.
Hello?
And you called me
That's my
out on
sergeant. You
that.
talking to my sergeant?
I see open can of alcohol in your center console.
Right.
water?
God, it's
Okay.
been a while.
All I know is
God,
I
it's
see
a
that. So
fucking
no, there was
And
a.
a can of sweet
Yeah, I've
tea?
been
There was a
rewatching a
cold water.
couple of our skits every now and then.
That's
Just get a
not
laugh.
mine.
Okay, it's in. I need to
Yeah.
identify you. You as a driver. Now that I see that in plain view, we need to see your identification.
Matter of fact,
Okay?
we should have like
Okay,
a
that's
like a,
fine.
a episode where pretty much we just go through skits and pretty much just have our talk about them.
That'd be a good idea.
Yep.
And
off
there
we
you
go.
go.
As we were talking,
Finally.
they just pulled out. Oh, this ain't good.
They finally made a decision to just make their situation a whole lot worse.
All they could have done was just explain it properly, and they could probably, at best, put it like a ticket and that have been it.
Speeds of 56
and
increasing.
Or at least if they're going to get arrested.
Yeah, with the drunk driver, yeah, they
Just
definitely get arrested.
under the influence.
Doing a felony to avoid a
felony.
misdemeanor.
Vehicles braking for the red light.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's true.
The logic is that. Yeah. Logic's not really sound here.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to get out of trouble by getting into more trouble.
Vehicles still traveling about 35 miles an hour. It's going
That's
through the
like
stop
the
signs.
mentality. They're trying to get out of trouble by getting into more trouble.
Westbound Farnham.
Two wrongs being right,
6
right?
miles an hour.
Oh.
No, we learned this in kindergarten school, and yet they still fail to learn this.
Still westbound Farnham. Went straight to the stop sign.
What is he planning to do? Is he gonna
Passenger
jump
door
out?
is open.
Okay, I was about to say.
I
if he
thought
just-
about it, but no. I think they were moving too fast.
and be like, no, this is not an action movie. You don't survive jumping out of a moving vehicle.
54 miles an hour.
Ugh. Not without being busted up.
Vehicle almost ran through a
boy.
whole leaf pile. Still westbound Farnham, Maple Grove.
Okay, so far it's somewhat. I was gonna say somewhat safe until they made
Southbound
that
Oakland,
turn.
she's at a dead end.
Yeah, she's trying not to crash. Just hoping she has that same mentality later.
Right now, right in front of Alta Beauty.
Spoke a little too soon, my good friend.
She's crashed into Alta,
Hold it. Yep, that was it. I was gonna say, hopefully she doesn't go
There's
to
the
an
point.
accident, and then there it is. There it is.
Stop the car now! Put your hands out the window now! Put your hands up!
Oh boy.
Put your hands out the window now! Step on!
Now he's gonna bail. Thankfully,
she's still
in the
going.
safety of a, thankfully in the safety of a wrecked beauty salon.
Back up, back up!
Oh no, and now she's making it worse.
Stop the car!
As you're getting the fuck away, about the smartest move of the night.
Yep, she's just adding charges onto the charges now.
Radio, she just collided with 807. She's gonna try to move the car.
And she
Stop
just
it!
Damn, why does road have so many aisles and bright lights all of a sudden?
oh no. You really can't go anywhere, so stop trying. You're literally backing yourself into a perpetual garage.
One that wasn't even built for that purpose.
Man, that store was not
Man,
built
this
for.
is-
I was gonna say,
that
man,
guy is unfortunately just he
he's a bystander. He's a bystander at
what
this
can
point.
you say?
He's literally he's got caught red-handed. There's nothing he can say right now. Just showing the, man, that store is not built for its health.
Hey, taking out the whole store just to get out of the exit.
There's really nowhere she can go. So she's just gonna take out the whole store as she goes out.
If they have anything to say about it, and they do.
Yep, they're blocking her out so she can't get out. Bro. Yeah, it is.
Hey, passenger is still inside. Okay. Passenger still here? No, inside the car. Or inside the store.
He's on the side of the store.
Inside the store?
Oops.
Yes.
Yep,
Hands! I got it right here! Hands!
he tried to sneak out thinking nobody will see him.
Wait, I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
Hey, Sarge, come with me to the other side of the building just in case.
Hey, walk this way! Walk towards us now! Walk back! This way!
We not do some stupid guy.
Keep walking this way! Come this way! Over here! Come this way! Over here! Walk back this way!
Oh
Come
my
this way!
goodness.
Back towards me now! Keep walking!
God, the cacophony of sounds.
Mine.
Yeah, the alarm from the store, the alarm from the sirens, people yelling. Definitely not a good Taco Tuesday.
Come outside now! Come outside now! Come outside! Sarge, he's coming, he's coming! Step out now!
Yeah, you're already in deep trouble. Just
Yep, he's might as well comply, man.
and thankfully in an area away from the debris.
Just arrived
He
to
just
the
arrived to
mess.
this mess.
Oh, smash! Oh,
Officer's got an
jeez.
idea.
Is he seriously? And he's driving into. Well, at least the city.
Making
will pay
sure that she doesn't have a chance to get out the other way.
Yeah. Well, at the very least.
Like a typical fucking... just another day at the fucking office.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the very least, the city will hopefully pay for all this. Because that store
Yeah,
definitely
or at
has
least
to have-
restitution is going to be dealt with.
Yeah, they definitely should have insurance for this.
There you are.
I'll freaking tell. Why
And
didn't
yet you did
listen
everything.
then? Literally, if there's someone on the phone told you, said, "Hey, do not drive away from the cops. Don't run away from the cops." Why did you do this? It's today opposite day.
We're putting the driver in custody now.
Like no means yes.
Okay, yeah, enough. Get back in time.
Every time I see videos like this, you just have to think. If they just use their brain, they would be in less trouble than when they resisted.
Okay, just stop moving. It's all over now.
Yeah.
No, both are in custody.
But as you said,
Clint, you got
there's some
passenger, right?
criminals
He's
that are
back here.
not that bright.
Perfect.
Is everyone at Ultra secure right now?
A-firm radio, we're secure.
All right. That car ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's. How they gonna get it out then?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll call for tow. Oh, a tow vehicle
The
right
male
there.
suspect, De Niro, was issued a citation for open intoxicants in a motor vehicle and is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. The female suspect, Katrina, was found to have a blood alcohol concentration of 0.21
Oh,
over
ain't bad for a
limit.
hurricane.
She was charged
That
with her
makes
second
sense.
offense of OWI, felony malicious
Again?
destruction of police property, felony malicious destruction of
Yep.
property under
Oh
$20,000,
boy, a repeat
felony
offender.
malicious destruction
Oh
of a
my-
building over
You didn't
$20,000,
listen
2
the
counts of
first
felony assault on a police officer, and felony third-degree fleeing eluding. She took a plea deal, pleading guilty to all charges in exchange for a sentence
she
of
was
1 year in
going.
jail
She's
and
where
3
she
years
got
of probation. She will be released back into the public in March of 2027.
Katrina was ordered to pay
no.
$258,563 in restitution. $233,164 of that goes to Ulta Beauty, and another $25,399 goes to the city of Royal Oak, Michigan. This debt could potentially follow her for the rest of her life. And
Voice you're
Almost
hearing
doesn't-
now is a
doesn't
retired
necessarily give her an
officer from
escape
Philly.
hatch either. Restitution
He often
imposed
contributes
as a
his
part of a
commentary to
criminal
this.
sentence generally can't just be wiped away through bankruptcy. And to think she could be almost $250,000 less in debt if she simply complied during that traffic stop. So ask yourself honestly, whatever you're trying to avoid in that moment, is it actually worth what you could be creating for yourself for the rest of your life?
Wow. That
A thought to live by.
yes, that's definitely worth to live by. Cause like, dude, freaking over $300,000 in debt you have to pay back, and bankruptcy can't even help you. You have to pay it out of pocket.
Yeah, bankruptcy is sadly not the I'm broke, you can't get me anything. It just means oh yeah, you're just that shitty with finances.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a sucker. Well, jeez, just that is just
Can't Michael Scott your way out with I declare bankruptcy?
yeah. Not even JT Wentworth can help you now. Oh, if you know that commercial, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Which one is going to be the next one?
All right, the next one is from when I introduced you last time, Nylon, who had the modded Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
Well, this time he did another remake, another modded gameplay of Resident Evil 4 remake with a two-parter. But we're only gonna watch part 1. We may watch part 2 in another episode, just to keep it guessing.
Yeah. Fair enough then. I'm game for it.
Okay, to pretty much get a little overview of my side. Basically, if you watched the last video, you know, but basically this YouTuber named Nylon pretty much does like gameplay of modded games, certain modded games, and he pretty much has his own comedic like overview of said game with his own story with it. Like with Resident Evil 2, he pretty much made Leon Catboy. And well, Ada became Rem from ReZero. Oh my gosh, that anime. And you can probably guess it's gonna have a little bit of a recurrence in this part. Just to get you knowing.
Oh boy, running gags.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's gonna be funny as hell. All right, let's get it set up here. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll start it up in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Games in my Steam library. With this in mind, I immediately started thinking of how I could improve this game with mods.
Rookie
as I
numbers,
did with
pal.
Resident Evil 2. I began surgically selecting only the finest of mods for the game, and even commissioned some to be made in order to bring my twisted version of Spain into reality. Which was only possible thanks to my Patreon chads, by the way. I love you guys. Today, I'm going to take the carefully crafted lore and gameplay of this game and warp, mangle, and contort it into a shitpost of cosmic proportions. Welcome to Sid Phillips' modding channel, my friend. Enjoy your stay.
Yep, that's him. Catboy Leon back. Yep.
Rev 9. Cheese. King Kong.
Even William Afton makes an appearance.
Modded by a psychopath.
That he is.
So who are you looking for, Yankee?
That's
confidential. Our story begins in Spain, where after being found psychologically unfit for employment at our previous job, you'd be unsurprised to find out that we found ourselves working for the United States government. Our first quest given to us by Uncle Sam is to retrieve some government property that was stolen from Area 51 to prevent it from being released into the public. After one of our escorts heads into the darkness, the worst part of our road trip starts when we are forced to actually use our legs and investigate ourselves. Walking past some lovely wildlife, we come across a house with the lights on. Hello? Did a stereotypical Spanish police officer head through here? Do I need a warrant to go in here? After some contemplation, we go with the most effective tactic of trespassing to gather more information. Anyone home? I know I'm technically a home intruder at this point, but I swear there's a good reason for it. Oh, hey bro. Have you seen a police officer walk through here? Blue clothes, impressive mustache. Donde está policía? Alright. After being ghosted by a person in the same room as us, we look to the ground to find our escort's bloody ID, which causes our new friend to finally take notice of us by attempting to murder us with an axe. Luckily, we use our trusty melee weapon to stop his attack and deliver a sick-ass kick, causing our attacker's very brittle neck to snap. Since he wouldn't be needing his key, we pocket it and head forward through the house. Moving downstairs, one of the most shameful moments of my life occurred when I was jump scared by the dumbest possible thing.
Yep.
I hate this already. We eventually find our missing escort dead as fuck, so we attempt to get in contact with our driver through his radio.
Here he comes.
Hey man, can you hear me? Oof. Hello? Are you listening to me? We head back to the stairs and are greeted by the brittle neck boy, who then tries to maul us. But he clearly did not learn his lesson the last time we encountered him, so a 50 AE to the head was administered. Afterwards, we go upstairs and find a lead on our main objective, so we report our progress on the radio. This is Bottom Boy to Highcom. I've got a lead on the package.
That's my little Bottom Boy. I was right to choose a boy of your caliber for this mission.
Highcom, can we please change my call sign?
I'm afraid that's not possible. Goodbye.
You wanna know who that voice is?
After our call ends, we are rightfully confronted by the authorities for trespassing and second-degree murder. However, we quickly add destruction of property to our growing list of crimes as we jump out the window. Moving forward, we come across a mysterious totem which will never be touched once throughout this playthrough, based solely upon principle. We begin a little nature walk that is almost immediately interrupted by two brittle neck havers, who are quickly dispatched. Continuing our walk, we then fall for the oldest trick in the book. Ow! What the f*** is this, Looney Tunes? We eventually find our other escort, and like the psychopath we are, we watch as he becomes the Human Torch without doing anything. Afterwards, we begin blasting his captors away, and after killing enough, he showed up. However, we never got a chance to see him because the brittle neck boys called tea by ringing the church bell, and all scurried into the church for bingo. With all the enemies gone, we... Hey, you go away, we already did all this. We find some stragglers skipping bingo, a sin that cannot be forgiven, so we swiftly send them to atone for their crimes in the afterlife. Continuing our side quest and exacting justice against the non-bingoers, we head into a lake house with a strange banging noise coming from inside. Dispatching the individual responsible for the noise, we head down into the basement where we find a strange object wriggling on the floor.
Assistance required. Primary directive, retrieve government property.
Did they really outsource my job to AI already?
Hazard detected. Reader of Catboy.
What? Cheese?
Damn.
Little cheese. A man made out of cheese.
Oh, why can't I catch a break for once?
Likely answer. Lack of testosterone.
Alright, why don't you be a good robot and help us get out of here?
Secondary directive. Assist Catboy.
Could do without the nickname, but... Alright, now let's unlock it. Hey, where are you going?
Tertiary directive. Troll Catboy.
After being abandoned by our new AI companion, we go to retrieve our kit after some slightly infuriating pest control. With all our gear back, a friendly face opens the door ahead for us. We check out his shop and continue on our quest. We then find a worksite with many OSHA violations, so we get to work in distributing penalties for those responsible. After disposing of Freddy Fazbear, we carefully disarm the traps surrounding the boss's house and enter to inform him of the violations on his worksite. We also calmly inform this man that this restroom is not for public use, and continue our investigation. In the next room over, we find a combination lock, which we unlock without looking for the code first because we're just that good. Using the marble from the locked cabinet, we unlock the single strangest locking mechanism that the planet has ever seen. Then head into the boss's bedroom and confiscate a key.
He's man again.
You again?
Yeah.
God, not this again.
Like, give him a beat.
Groundhog Day? This all feels too familiar.
How's my little bottom boy doing?
Slightly worse. I just got my ass kicked by a sentient cheese man.
What?
After a close call with Cheeseman, we head outside where dog whining can be heard. We investigate and find an animal in need of assistance.
Hey, he's a
We
sweet
take the
coon.
opportunity to restore some karma to ourselves after the crime spree we just went on. Returning to the village, it seems the locals decided that this building in particular needed to be destroyed. Meanwhile, a pack of feral
still
dogs
didn't get that
mistook
when
us
I
for a
played the
bag
game.
of Purina puppy chow, so some amateur animal control measures were administered. We then investigate the nearby homes to see if anyone is hurt. Inside this building, we found...
Holy shit.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. You gave me a little spook there. You okay?
We enter the bingo base and find a hand grenade in the cabinet, as well as a refreshing room temperature beverage, both of which will
Hey,
no doubt
Coca-Cola.
prove very useful in the near future. Moving forward into this man's home, we search his drawers to find...
Toilet
Very
paper.
funny, mod author. We eventually come across the church where the government property is being held. However, the door is locked. So we began the search for another key to unlock this very strange locking mechanism. On our pleasant stroll to find the key, we make a business purchase on an MP7, a weapon
he's
that I
back
can
again.
only dream of owning in real life because the ATF is unfathomably cringe.
Oh boy,
Oh, no.
I can't wait to use this thing. Take your garbage bag, please.
Moving forward, we take in
sold
both
it.
the lovely view of the lake as well as some nice gentlemen out for a relaxing day of fishing. We
What
find a note
was
that
even the
mentions some
sound
boat fuel,
mod?
So we
It was-
head out on
it
a
was
side
pretty much
quest to get some
cool.
gas
It
before
basically
crossing the
was.
lake. Heading
Oh
into the
God,
village
the
farm,
meme.
we
Yep.
take some fuel for our journey and head back to check out our ride.
There was no way he was gonna go through a playthrough, listen to all that.
Really?
Hey,
I'd go nuts.
yeah. But at least he got swords now. Instead of harpoons.
All right,
I wonder what they're like.
We're suddenly ambushed by the legendary Pokemon of the lake, so we're left with no choice but to throw swords
God!
at janky ass
Oh,
hitbox
it's him.
until it dies. Everything about this fight was horrible, by the way. I'm glad I never have to play this segment ever again. After our glorious victory, we immediately begin coughing up blood from how awful the boss fight was, and pass out due to overexertion from throwing 58 swords at the Kyogre of the lake.
Yep, it's Kyogre. I forgot this name.
But are you, my child, familiar with the infamous third floor?
Not again. In the wake of our nightmare, we dock our vessel and move forward with our mission to get our minds off things. Afterwards, we find another overcomplicated lock, except this time we need to find 2 keys instead of just 1. I'd really like to see a lockpick lawyer video on some of these things. We go retrieve the 2
Yeah, I
key
kinda would
heads
too.
not through our wits and brain power, but rather brute force and trial and error on puzzle mechanics. With these
Device
heads, we get our
speed.
hands on the key to the church. Huge air quotes on that, by the way. And begin backtracking to
700%
accomplish the
speed.
task we
Means
were
he
originally
was there
sent
for
here to do.
ages.
However, before then, we are stopped once more in an arena.
Hey, bro, can you open that? I'm kind of in a hurry here. Abre la puerta, por favor. No, not that door, you
With the kaiju blocking our path, we had no choice
Yes,
but
King
to take
Kong.
it down in the new riveting blockbuster coming this summer, Kong vs. Desert Eagle. With some help from our emotional support Pokemon, the massive foe lies dead, and the doors magically open once again for
Hey,
whatever
sweet cool.
reason.
Make another
Continuing our
appearance.
backtracking, another foe steps in our way.
I don't have time for this, dude.
Unlocking the
Exactly.
door to the church, we are greeted with another,
Now,
you
you
guessed
have a
it,
good-
overly complicated and
Oh.
strangely specific looking mechanism that will
You could have a
only
guess
open
who
if we
Ashley is
recreate
now.
this lovely stained glass window. We head upstairs to finally retrieve the government property we came for.
Hello? Any government secrets in
Yikes,
here?
so many keys.
What the hell? Stop that. Listen, you need to come with me. Well, it's either me
So,
or the chanting
Ashley's
stranger
replaced
with
by
torches
Miku.
and pitchforks
Yep.
outside. Take your pick. Alright, you're on thin ice, man.
With the Vocaloid idol in our custody, we head
Even
towards the
Miku's
exfil
calling him
location.
out.
However, with Spaniards on our tail, we're forced to take a detour.
he is like having the worst
What's
day.
up with that trash you pulled earlier? I noticed you took the liberty of pillaging my wallet as well.
Tertiary directive. Troll cat boy.
Why
Hazard detected. Exterior.
Our investigation is cut short by the mob at the beginning of Shrek barging inside and breaking the windows. Eventually,
Oh,
however,
boy.
after a broken wrist's worth of 50 AE, our Vocaloid friend opens the exit for us, and we head through this large door, which is thankfully not locked.
Alright, now that we're safe, can I get my money back?
Anomaly detected. Interior.
Stop trying to change the
Diagnosis: organ body identified inside torso.
Oh. Congratulations, I guess.
Advice: surgically remove at nearest medical facility.
Whoa, wait, where the hell are you going?
Current destination: Disney World.
We continue our final stretch to
Well,
the
he's going to
extraction
Diesel
zone with
World,
our
I
new
guess.
liability, our new partner, Intel.
I saw Miku die today. I'm going to Disneyland.
Negative. Get in the locker room, quiet. With some peace and quiet, we perform some sweet acrobatics on these unsuspecting ladies who never saw it
Honestly,
coming.
Yikes.
Forward, our journey is interrupted once
I would
again
do the same
by the dairy
thing
product man,
if
and
she
we're
kept
forced to
asking
step
me
up
that
the pace to
question.
escape from his cheesy clutches. We cross the bridge and cut off our lactose-ridden pursuer for now, and continue our journey for another 30 seconds before being bashed across a room for the third time since we arrived here. Dude, can't we just talk things out here?
Not possible.
Trust me, bro, you don't want anything to do with that one. Deciding that enough was enough, we check our Pokemon type chart and learn that explosions are very effective against cheese types. So we use this to our advantage and completely fold our pursuer, wanted for assault against the government agent. After our epic duel, we take his eyeball as a souvenir and escape from this burning building.
Talk about a grilled cheese.
How many times? Oh, yeah, actually. Don't ever say that again, please. We arrive at a castle. This part of Spain seems strangely medieval for existing in the 21st century.
Yep.
Anyways, we scope out the area ahead to see what we're up against and find hair in my mouth, and find that whoever was in charge of this castle opened a portal to the Nintendo universe to
Okay,
use
that
their
was
characters
a
as
blooper.
minions.
He
Heading
really had
inside,
hair
we
in his
find one of
mouth.
these monsters that transforms
Oh,
into
God.
something that's even more disturbing than anything.
And it's
in the
King
base
Koopa's
game.
castle.
Even so, we
Oh,
move forward
damn.
and are spotted by
Was
this
Mrs.
guy who
Bowser?
yells, and are then forced into combat with
Oh,
these
that's a
flaming
lot of
catapults,
Koopas.
which conveniently have all left their very volatile ammunition in our line of sight. You alright? Be careful now. We then gain access to this cannon and immediately use it to completely obliterate two rapscallions who attempt to stop us. We then turn our attention to the catapult and blow them back to the Stone Age. We then do some professional lockpicking to get
That was
inside
on
the castle
purpose.
and are greeted by the owner himself.
It seems that I have some guests. Welcome to my abode.
Just as the
friends.
founding fathers
Oh, is
intended.
your dad home? I need to speak to him.
My dad? No, I'm the
Yeah,
owner
it's
of
11.
this castle.
I just figured the owner of a castle with such tall doors would be less short.
Shut up, you shut the fuck up. Tall freaks always come in here, and the first thing that comes out of your rancid little bazoos is, oh, it's snack time, little guy. Oh, you need a step stool, Pee-wee? You will pay with your life for disrespecting the name Ramon Salazar in his own home.
We're then introduced to the
Related
castle guards, who are equipped quite well for medieval combat, however, are not properly equipped for modern handgun cartridges. We head into the dungeon where we find ourselves a key forward. Now, I know that these boards are just gonna break when I step on them again, so
Yep.
I want to try something here. If I just use my game sense here and oh wow, I can actually just skip that whole section, huh? However, we won't be skipping this section because I'll be damned if I don't pillage every corpse in this game that I can. Heading down on our own terms, we find a creature chained up that's had its eyeballs removed and used as quest items
that's
in another
Roxy.
game. We lead it into the next room where we would have an adrenaline-fueled fight. Yeah, just
You're not our
we head forward
favorite.
into a room with, you guessed it, another strangely
Yep,
specific
another
and
puzzle.
overly complicated lock for the door ahead. Past the door, we find a box containing a singular venomous snake. What a strange and dangerous prank. We perform some chandelier parkour and enter the next area.
Well, it looks like you've made it past my FNAF cosplay dungeon, Beanstalk
Wow.
Boy. But let's see how you fare against my driver's ed course.
We had no choice
How
but to go along
specific?
with this challenge. We retrieve our circular key item and perform the riveting task of turning wheels counterclockwise. With our learner's permits in hands, we head back outside for some fresh air. Hey, you good?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, okay. If you needed a pencil, you could just ask. Whoa, 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 whoa. How about we don't do that?
Sorry. Accident.
Hey, wait! Oh, God.
Man,
So tell me, Bottom Boy.
Oh, there's Obama again.
man, she's bugged.
Yep.
I seem to have misplaced it, Highcom.
Well, you better go find it. If the next Hatsune Miku Expo gets canceled because of you, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
We begin our search to find our distraught
Donald
companion
Obama
and
will be
take our
dead,
anger out
butthurt.
on some Koopas performing a ritual in this room. After our session at the Rage Room, we unlock a door using a lantern and continue on our retrieval quest.
pocket there, femboy.
No, not this.
Yes.
Don't do this to me.
Empty your pockets, femboy.
I already have one obnoxious.
Again. Hello.
Yep, this round.
Another one?
After a reunion with an old friend, we
Just
continue
went full
forward to find
gun.
another door with a 4-tab
Oh, God.
locking mechanism. Listen, I don't care.
Stussy
This is
said I have
an
another
easy-ass
blue-haired
puzzle.
girl
I'm
to deal
taking
with.
this
She said another
extravagant
one.
clock, and I'm
Then you just hear a
dancing
little
my way
screaming.
through it.
What?
We stumble into another scene straight out of a horror movie. However, having
Yep,
a
she is
handgun
very
definitely
possessive
numbs
of
some of the
Cowboy
joy
Bebop.
that I would normally
And he's
feel
just
from
tired
seeing
of
such a thing.
puzzles
We
from the
begin
way it
scaling
looks.
the wall
Yikes.
tower and
I would be too, dude. I was too when I played this game.
Thankfully, our would-be attacker's lack of eyes means that his aim with these rocks is remarkably shit. So we commandeer a cannon and line up a perfect shot
Yep,
and
looks like
blast
that
them
mod
back
might be
into the
broken.
corporeal realm. Afterwards, we mop up the rest of the
Yeah, I think it
scoundrels
was,
with
but
our
I think
Second
you
Amendment
worked with
rights.
it.
By the way, fun fact, black powder muzzle-loading cannons are not considered firearms by the US government, and thus are not regulated by federal law. Armored King Kong
Still
gives us
basically
one more
an
good
O1.
spook before collapsing from blood loss. However, he did block our way back across the bridge, which was a bit of a dick move. About damn time. Alright, you done moping on the couch? We gotta go.
Oh, no more cannon?
Super King. Oh yeah, same.
Super cancer.
How about we get looking for a cure instead of sulking on a sofa, though?
Give it a second.
Any update, Bottom Boy?
Affirmative. I've recovered the package.
I trust that she is
Come on.
unharmed, correct?
She's doing great. We resume our journey with our marginally less irritating partner and immediately get to work on another
slowly
door
what he
puzzle.
did.
Halfway through, though, we are interrupted by
Just
a
to
group
shut
of
your
minions,
ass
and I
up.
received
Yep.
the first and only
Like I said,
game
I
over
might
in this
like
playthrough.
Hatsune Miku.
Honestly,
I like
don't even
her,
know
but
the
if I
fuck
had
happened
to-
here, but mission failed, I
She
guess.
got-
Anyways, we
she
conduct some
shot
pest
her.
control into the city
Accidentally
and
shot
finally
her.
unlock the flag door to move on. We head
I
back
almost
into the
definitely
castle
shot her.
and enjoy a romantic minecart ride as a break
I wouldn't
from
be
the action
surprised.
before immediately heading back upon realizing that it led the wrong way. Heading into the dining room, we have ourselves a lovely dinner date.
So, may I take your order, milady? Yes, quite the tasteful choice, madam.
We continue our date with an escape room where the
God
solution,
dang
like
it.
many things in life, was found through the use of a firearm. On our way to our final date activity, we're rudely interrupted by a gang of turtle people. With our special day ruined, we take our anger out on those who spoiled our carefully planned
With the
evening. We
handsome
decide to
number
let our
2.
partner have some fresh air as a treat for being so well behaved. After completing this head statue puzzle, we are suddenly ambushed by castle security and split off from our Vocaloid partner. We perform some John Wick maneuvers and are thrust into the shoes of Miku. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, this segment,
boy.
like, sucks dick. So I installed a mod to trivialize this part in particular because I hated it that much. To all the people whose favorite part of this game is running away from monsters as Ashley, I'm sorry for your loss. I hope things get better for you. Anyways, while we're busy pumping our KD up, Miku retrieves an insignia to open a door.
Oh, God.
to free us.
In all honesty, yeah, I would have been that
A lot
too.
more boring now that there's nothing to shoot in here. Look, I'm sorry that I stuffed you in a sack, okay? Alright, now we'll head out of here and... Dude, are you shitting my nuts? Hey, not an asshole.
Lost her again.
You for real?
Oh, in his room again.
Hey, how's your day going?
なんでしょう
So I seem to have misplaced something. Was wondering if you've seen any, I don't know, abducted anime girls floating around? Hello?
Once again alone,
Didn't even
and with
answer.
no leads on where our partner has been taken, we begin aimlessly wandering around the castle.
Oh,
In this hallway,
boy.
we run into a new type of enemy that actually gave
Flying
me an
cows.
honest spook with its sudden appearance. We head into the next room and are brutally beaten by the resident floating livestock. Seriously, I
Flying
think this is the first
cows.
time one of these things has actually hit me in this game. It cannot be understated how horrifically awful these hitboxes are, by the way. Anywho, we move forward into another area that is, thankfully, cow-free. After culling the Koopa and
Hey, no
FNAF
rocks.
character population, we open these very expensive-looking doors, and
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
definitely not the best.
Yeah.
You're in quite a pickle there, hi boy. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Oof.
Maybe a word starting with an S? Go on.
Suck my dick, Oompa boy.
You throw him in the pit. Throw him in the pit right now.
being thrown down a pit, some quick thinking, and a conveniently placed chain saves us from certain death. We drop down into the water below, bypassing this guy missing his torso for whatever reason. Soon it is revealed that we are in the worst possible scenario. I am not having a good time right now. Moving through these cow-infested waters, we eventually create a secret passage for ourselves and head up this rickety ladder to the next area. After some shenanigans with
Now, with
alien
enough cows,
isolation
we could have a
boy,
huge
we restore
hamburger
power to an
cookout.
elevator and start heading up. However, once we do so, our mysterious illness returns with a vengeance.
Hey, it's what you after.
Basket's already attacking.
Free healthcare available.
We get some relief through our robot friend's mysterious medicine and a second dose for our still missing partner.
Thanks for the NyQuil, homie, but you still have not given my money back.
Medical bill total $37.
What? Didn't you say free healthcare?
Tertiary directive.
Yeah, whatever. Don't you have planets to conquer or something on Helldivers 2, asshole?
Racism detected.
We head forward with our temporary companion, and we soon
you're not
found
wrong.
ourselves
He's
in a bit of a
kinda get
gunfight.
automaton to this point.
We did the killing. Our partner was...
Easy.
After we clear the area, we take some dynamite for our cause and make our own path forwards. At the end of the tunnel, we find a vent to the next area, so we break it open and we're both suddenly
King Kong
pulled down
again.
into a competitive 2v2 matchup, which at first glance may seem very unbalanced, and you'd be correct, because it turns out that 50 Action Express is absurdly effective against primates. After our battle, we buddy boost our companion to the other side of this wall to open the door.
Password input required. Please input social security code.
Oh
Funny
no.
joke. Open the door, bro.
Dead pass. Please input social security code.
9432. There.
Access granted.
Following giving Skynet all the tools for identity theft, we are once again able to progress forward.
Minecart located. Permission to board.
You're going to anyways, aren't you?
Push.
Why did I choose this over a prison sentence? We have ourselves a fun roller coaster
God,
ride,
I
free
hated
charge,
this
with some
segment.
shooting gallery fun mid-ride. Eventually, our ride comes to a short pause, and we're forced to
Like,
use
there's
our
a
legs for
achievement
15
to go to
seconds
that tire
before being
section
thrust
without
back
getting
into the
hit
action. Our
once.
second ride consisted of more aim training, as well as a Freddy Fazbear to spice things up. With all targets hit,
Took
we
me
find
about
ourselves in a much
7
larger
tries.
cavern with a hive structure in the
Oh
middle.
god. You even had to deal with
Do
Freddy
something
again.
about it, Bender.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oops.
With no other choice, we're forced to use our secret power of time dilation to cushion our fall. Moving into the next area, we decide to take the scenic route below, and no, not more of
cows.
these bastards. So a bit of context,
Cows.
these things' hitboxes are so trash. You shoot them in the body, doesn't work. Shoot their feet, alright, sure. Oh, they're flying? Their hitboxes are completely different now. God, I fucking hate these things. Cowbugs aside, we find our way to the elevator and head up with the Troll Terminator, who is suddenly hit in the back so hard his
Maybe the
textures
cow
fall
should
off.
not have been modded.
Oh.
What?
Well,
I've
here
waited
comes this one.
years for you, Leon. Years. And here I find you sleeping around with robots and anime girls.
Why'd you have to kill my robot pharmacist, dude?
It's always little details with you, but that's why you were always my favorite little femboy. I'm sorry, Pookie Bear, but you made Daddy really angry today.
We have a scuffle with our former drill instructor, putting our pencil skills to the test to avenge our android companion. But alas, it was not enough.
It was just about half chub. Then your little cuck golem just had to ruin everything. I need to
Yep,
get
that's
going. I'll
Krauser.
see you soon, handsome.
Modern browser.
After our duel, we go check up on our busted android.
Hey, you okay?
You know, you know.
Negative. Request. Light me up, homie.
Can you even get a buzz, dude?
Do it, bitch. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Once again alone, we
Knock the
resume our
windows,
ascent
shut it
out of
down,
the mine
noise.
and are treated to a game crash.
Dice as fuck.
We decide to make a
Oh, he
business purchase at
crashed.
the shop for the challenges that lie ahead.
Alright, HK, don't let me down.
Yeah, no. Before
Any
resuming our
soda?
quest, there's something important that we need to do.
Hey, what's wrong?
Now we can go. We begin
It's
our
a
retrieval
Virgil's
journey
chair.
once again by taking this weird ski
I
lift
am
thing. When was this castle
the
constructed?
storm that
We
is
enter a clock
approaching.
tower to start our search.
Well done, Mr. Lack. I don't know how you survive my floating cow mines, but good job, I guess. But your continued existence causes me distress, so if you could die in this tower, that would be ideal.
Refusing his request, we ascend this world tower, dodging
should.
spiked balls and dry bones as we head up. Eventually, we activate an elevator up, which seemed to upset the remainder of the enemies in the tower, who all attempt to stop us from using it. Most likely an attempt to warn us of the the unsafe scaffolding up ahead. Ignoring their warnings, we head outside and are rewarded by more loud noises. However, our ears are blown out amidst the first village fight after firing dozens of
There's a
rounds
segment
out
there
of
where
an
you have to
unsuppressed
crawl
Desert Eagle
across,
without
or
hearing
else
protection, so we
if
were
you
unaffected
run,
by this. We
it will
scale
collapse
across
and you will
these
fall to your death.
egregiously unsafe platforms and enter
Oh.
the next set of double doors.
So it's about as flimsy as my resolve.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Look at you. Listen, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. How about
Shut it, Pee-wee.
Or my YouTube view count.
Put you in timeout.
you myself?
Our vertically
Oh,
challenged
boy.
friend goes through a little transformation, and we bring an abrupt end to his short
Yeah, you're right,
lifespan.
dumb whore.
Alright, I'll stop. We head outside for some fresh, salty air and catch a glimpse of our paycheck floating away. Stepping up the
Yep.
pace, we find a boat to give chase with.
Alright, where's...
She's back again.
Great. You seen any good movies recently?
最近の映画は時間の無駄だ。
Cool.
So who's the girl?
The absolute worst. It's like looking after a child that walks into a stranger's unmarked van every 10 seconds.
それがあなたのタイプです。
For the 8th time, I cannot understand what you're saying.
Well, later, fanboy.
We arrive at an island that has advanced a couple hundred years in
Leon,
technology
he's
and start
getting
heading towards the
raised in
tallest
this
building that we
episode.
can see. We are immediately spotted because stealth is for
This
and
is
cleanse
part
the area
one.
of
Imagine
Spanish
the Strays in
soldiers
part
and Demon
2.
Slayer cosplayers.
Oh,
We
fool.
blast our
Part
way through
2
rocket
gets just
soldiers
as
and Home
weird.
Depot dads and make our way inside the facility. Through some bars, we finally find what we're looking for and double time it to retrieve a key card for the door. Heading into the labs, we fiddle with some switches and are confronted for tampering with the consoles by this creature that has an uncomfortable amount of jiggle physics. Anyways, we obtain a level 3 key card in record time thanks to our prior experience in the field and return to reunite with our partner. Immediately, we can tell that she's in pretty bad shape. I mean, she may look exactly the same, but I know a sick person when I see one. And let me tell you, not sick people don't sleep with their eyes open. We apply the last bit of medicine we got from our now deceased pharmacist and do a sick press check while waiting for the drugs to take effect.
That was your stare.
Starting to regret using that medicine now.
With our partner alive and walking, we continue forward together. We make use of our new walking lever holder immediately and open up the next area. However, not without incident.
Hello? Hey!
Continuing forward through this
Oh,
rat-infested facility, lever puller proves herself useful once again
Not
by
again.
opening a path forward. After a little firefight, we head outside to this construction site.
Wow, very good. Can you tell me what color the sky is? I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I didn't even bother to ask.
Did we just cut the fence or something?
We're
Ball
forced
crusher.
to defend our partner who has become infatuated with heavy machinery. After 5
Well, at
minutes
least
of
he was
waiting for her
helpful.
to finish breaking this wall, it finally gives way
No.
and a path forward is open. Just 2 more levels, Leon, 2 more levels. We take the lift up to the next area where we find a really cool
Oh,
rock
that was
inside.
forced. That was fourth breaking.
William Afton.
You wish it was 2 more levels.
Give me my staff. It's been a real
Hey, it's William Afton.
First you steal my personal Hatsune Miku, then you come to my island and break my f***ing walls. Those are expensive, you know.
Oh, that was her, actually.
I do not care. Look at my face. You see an iota of care written on my face.
Your face is like half not there.
What about now, Knuckle Boy?
Ugh. Go back.
Stop that, you idiot. For all the pain you caused me, I'll have you executed by the thing that you hate most. Almost there, you can do it. Ugh. See, this is why I carry a Glock. Whatever, I'm taking me for a minute.
Don't.
After being separated once again from our partner, seriously,
Yes,
I've
go
lost
get her
track of how
again.
many times she's been kidnapped.
You
at this point.
wish
We
it was
chase
2
after
more
them.
levels.
However, before we can catch up, we make an unsettling discovery.
Long time no
Ooh.
see, cutie pie.
Sir?
How many times do I have to tell you, Schnookums? It's not sir.
Oh,
It's
hello again.
We begin our
Yeah,
fight with
Benson.
Krauser using our refined pencil skills against our mentor to great effect. Eventually, we whiff the easiest shot ever and tank a hit, which is quickly remedied by consuming an entire raw fish. We continue our fight like a
Yeesh.
true man without using firearms until he jumps out of our reach.
Now you've gone and done it. You leave me no choice but to punish you, Cupcake. Now hold still.
Our fight continues underground where I managed to fail 2 of the easiest QuickTime events of my life, but we make it out.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's getting
Doing all this
annoying.
for you, Schmoopsy. Think of all the things we can do with this arm.
No, man. I don't know how many times I've told you I don't swing whatever way you're swinging.
Playing hard to get as usual.
We begin our final
Yep.
confrontation with Krauser using
That's
our knives. However,
Krauser.
it is
Body
made
Krauser
very
to a T.
clear immediately that knives would be out of the question in this fight. So we fall back on the trusty handgun for assistance.
You shot me. How could you shoot me?
Some, including me, would argue that it was in self-defense.
At least finish me off properly. Ooh, yeah. That's the spot.
After surpassing our mentor, we continue forward to finally finish our mission. Looking over the next area, we spot Miku being escorted by a gaggle of untextured minions. We begin killing those who stand in our way, then this helicopter does a pointless gun run on their corpses. Dude probably thinks he scored all those kills. He's then shooed away by the worst AI gunner in the universe, so we are tasked with taking it out for him. With the AAA destroyed, our friend opens the next door for us, and we continue our push forward. We head towards a clear landing zone to catch a ride. However, an unforeseen ambush causes some technical problems with the helicopter, and he's forced to make an emergency landing. We're then assaulted by more fucking cows and are forced to head inside. We spend a total of 38 seconds inside and head back out to deal with the floating cow menace terrorizing this island. With all the cows grounded, we head into this important looking door where we find exactly what we're looking for.
See, there you go again, trying to take other people's shit. Why do you want this girl, femboy?
What about you?
Well, allow me to enlighten you. The world is run by rules from the south to the north. But are you, my child, familiar with the infamous...
After having our ass saved once more by Rem, we hobble our way through the facility with our unconscious Vocaloid. With our strength fading, we begin seeing strange hallucinations on our walk through the halls. Eventually, we find ourselves inside a planned surgery room, where we place our sickly friend into the chair and begin the process of curing her. After the procedure is complete, we have ourselves a little nappy poo on the floor. Is this heaven?
Finboy!
Definitely the other place. Please don't touch me, your hair is clipping through my arm. That's not it. Oh. We begin heading back to find a way out of the facility. Before we get head out this door, the game decides to crash once again. After restarting the game and doing the exact same thing, the game runs perfectly fine. I don't know why, but it just does. We continue our walk and are suddenly assaulted by another floating cow, who brings us down to the lowest HP.
Yeah, games are a little bit weird like that.
Easily healed with a can of Coke. We head outside and scope out the area.
Probably the funniest
binoculars are really necessary here. I feel like you could just open your eyes and see what's going on in front of you, dude. We find Rem dangling from a platform, acting as the most obvious bait in history. Not learning from past mistakes, we separate once again from Miku, who no doubt will be snatched up by a floating cow 5 seconds from now. We cut down Rem and are immediately swarmed by bugs.
You really walked into that hard. I'm really tired of your shit. Why can't you just mind your own?
With our opponent staggered, we take the opportunity and unload on him with our weakest possible weapon. Unsurprisingly, a combined total of 11 regular handgun rounds seems to have little effect on this man who's already shrugged off a full mag from an SMG. Enraged, our opponent suddenly grows a few extra limbs and eyes in strange places, which gave me flashbacks to this dog shit Sonic game that I liked for some reason. Anyways, we apply some 50 AE plentifully to his obvious weak spots and top it off with some lead poisoning until our opponent slides off the platform to prepare for another surprise attack. After recording the largest mukbang ever conceived, Afton grows to titanic proportions and begins swiping at us with as many instruments of Rule 34. Eventually, we receive a same-minute Amazon... Wait, didn't we do this already? Whatever. We receive our same-day rocket launcher delivery and smack the fuck out of the abomination standing before us, before finishing him off with his gross tentacle staff.
What is it with you and files?
So where's the girl?
Pretty sure she's still around here, somewhere.
I missed?
What? We receive a parting gift from
for her
Rem
and
before
she didn't hit her.
with Miku to finally escape the island. We make our way through the
I think
tunnels
she shot the
past
wrong
many
girl.
convulsing individuals and find ourselves a noble steed to ride out of the facility. Oh, well, that's great. I actually lied earlier, by the way. I did die one more time at this section, but we're not counting that because this view is frankly bullshit. We leisurely make our way to the exit of this cave.
Really
and do
one
a
of the
jump that
easiest
would
parts of the
probably
game
look
and
way
you
cooler
died
if
in
it were
that?
framed properly. After a great escape, the facility goes up in flames and we're treated to a nice little shower. Don't ruin this for me. I will put your ass back in the sack. With our paycheck secured, we ride off into the sunset to cross the Atlantic Ocean on our Lapras jet ski. Our final rating for our performance total out to an A, which I am quite embarrassed by considering that I had infinite ammo during my run. Well, I guess cheating can only get you so far. Later, gentlemen.
Oh, right. That's... Like I said, that was Nylon in a nutshell. And that's... It trust me, like I said...
And that's part 1.
Yes, part 2
and you complete the game.
Yep, that's the game. Part 2 is the DLC standalone story known as Separate Ways, where you play as Ada.
Oh.
And when you're playing as Ada with Nylon modding, you're playing as Rem. Oh, jeez. Now we're on to our final video, which is another part of me, which is Maxor video, which you have, I don't think you've heard of or watched, have you?
Can't remember if I have or not, but
well,
I'll give it a try if I haven't.
Yeah, for a little bit of an overview, Maxor basically makes videos and makes people feel like they have epilepsy or ADHD. That's pretty much that's the overview. You'll understand when you watch this video. For this one, he did I think a review of the free to play gacha game known as Genshin Impact.
No, for people who are kind of interested in Genshin Impact.
Well, hopefully this will probably either get you interested or morbidly curious to find out about it.
Okay.
When
you are.
All right, let me get it queued up. All right, it should be up here, and boom, there it is. Ready, we'll start it in 3, 2, 1, and play.
This video is a cry for help. Genshin Impact is a playable anime, and that's pretty good since my videos are attempts to make watchable anime. I can't believe it, guys. They made a sequel to Stockholm Syndrome. Welcome to the world of Teyvat. You may have heard of it from all the free advertising that I'm doing. A beautiful post-apocalyptic nightmare world featuring a giant tree. Sorry, that's the wrong game. On our journey throughout the 7 nations, we will meet the world's most colorful cast of children, entrusted and empowered by the gods to wield elemental energy as dangerously as possible. I'm just a big fan of the characters in this game. There is no reason in particular. Assemble your team of heroic psychopaths and begin blasting, boating, cooking your enemies alive, visiting Baby's first casino, and with enough time, it will become Baby's last casino. But most importantly, have fun, because the game will try to stop you. I can assure you that the visual novels are exactly what Da Wei intended. So join me as I navigate one of the most beautiful, fantastical, and expensive game worlds ever made, one agonizing country at a time. This is it, guys. This is what $900 million can buy you. Are you having fun yet? Look, all I'm trying to say is, this is a weird episode of Eva.
Yeah. This is Maxor at his finest.
Anime.
Yep.
Wow, I haven't been here in 2 years. Welcome back to Mondstadt, and yes, the game still displays your IP address, just in case you're a little bit too critical. This place is where the player learns how to fight, learns how to kill innocent animals, learns that they are bisexual as soon as they see Kaya. So I think it's a great opportunity to teach the basics, and nothing else. The environment here looks like it shares a polygon. I think a good place to start is with our team, the Fulganasauria. Official, every crew got the schizophrenic, personality disorder, mentally and physically deranged, wife material. I'm serious about that. There's a quest where you enter her mind and she fights a tulpa. End-user license agreement. Literally the only physical DPS. Possibly racist. Has the biggest slappy in Teyvat. Jesus! Cock. And Rosaria, who is dressed promiscuously, so we need to cover her up in appropriate garments. God, I wish nuns were real. With our team assembled, we are now able to do nothing because I haven't explained the game. Genshin Impact is a based character RPG where each character wields one of the 7 elements, all of them interacting completely nonsensically. Water buffs fire. Ice freezes water. Plants buff electricity. A fucking gas leak. Dendro requires 9 tabs of Khan Academy. My team is based on not playing the game as much as possible. There is genuinely no cooldown to freeze. By the way, what I'm showing you now is considered tame. The game is actually supposed to look sub-mentally deranged. The numbers are helping me to understand what's happening. Of course, some characters are bad, and others are very bad, but many are absolutely game-changing. There are characters that straight up allow me to fly, at least through regular means. This one fights with a pogo stick, and this one doesn't fight at all. My Cox crit rate is -87. The game also allows us to choose from a lot of weapons. I think I have a few copies. Each one with their own properties and substats. Sometimes too many substats. Like goddamn, I'm fighting with a Wikipedia page. We've got bows, spears, paddles, big fish, sentient umbrella, child's bomb instructions. I hope you can see why there's a lot of variation. And also theory crafting. A lot of Chinese theory crafting. They take this game very seriously. Like right outside of a KFC seriously. And if you're wondering about the gambling, well hell, we'll get to it later. I have a lot to say about it. But for now, welcome to the land of the Anemo god, who is a twink that gets kicked in the balls.
Oh god.
Oddly specific, yep.
This guy's really jamming out. No chat, I'm not going to do that yoinky splinky. Oh my god, he just doesn't give a fuck. So what if I just oh no, he can't be stopped. Well, I guess if he can't beat him. Mondstadt is a depopulated anarchist state where there are no taxes, no police, and half the country is controlled by wolves. Wolves that you never actually see, unless you want to count Razor. I mean, there's the giant wolf, but he's kind of special. What the dog doing? As a result of this, nobody in Mondstadt has any money.
Dog about to kill
except
you.
for the church, of course. The city is undergoing a crippling wine epidemic. Look, I just think it's a serious funding issue when the cavalry captain doesn't have a horse. Therefore, most of your time is going to be spent cleaning up their mess. Their singular mess. Because there is only one enemy in Mondstadt. Yes, from the beautiful ruins of old to the peaks of Dragonspine, 90% of the enemies you encounter are Hilichurls, a sentient race capable of empathy and complex thoughts. Which is why they must be destroyed. Literally take a random location in Mondstadt. You are 10 seconds away from a Hilichurl. Why is that one unbirthing itself? Really cool that the only organization in Mondstadt is dedicated to race war. They even have their own language, which I'm being quizzed on. Honestly, I'm a bit of a yay Dada man myself. Really feeling that moohoo yay today. Don't say Nini Zito, it's basically a slur. They didn't like that. Look, what I'm trying to say is this place has problems, but ultimately, they are cool problems. Mondstadt may not be that varied, well-designed, or even have a story that I can't summarize in one sentence. The dragon was mean, and then he was nice. Sun Tzu. But ultimately, this is just the beginning of a long, long journey. This game is planned out 7 years in advance. So as far as the basics go, there is no better teacher than Mondstadt. But pretty much just the basics. I don't think I'm staying for the boss fights.
Yeah.
What is happening? What the fuck am I seeing?
Okay, can you stop playing for a sec?
No.
I need to go to my teapot!
Yep. And that's for one segment.
For the next stop on our War Crimes tour of the Balkans, we're heading to the Funny Nation. Post about this nation to instantly gain Reddit karma. And for that, we're going to need to climb as high as we can so we can deduce the direction. So we're going to this location on the map. If only there was a better way to view the world. Make sure to land on the elevator. Next, we're going to shit. We're going to 1 second. We're going to ascend to space. Why does that work like that? Oh my god, the planet's receding. I am alone in this hell on Earth.
Oh no.
I think I'm
oh god, it glitched.
I think I'm gonna be here for a little bit. You know it's real bad when the moon is physically below you. Hang on guys, it's getting kind of dark, so I'm just gonna change the time real quick. Yeah, the game lets you do that. Well folks, it was nice knowing you all. Never mind.
He didn't even die.
Hey guys, Maxor here, and welcome to China. It's just China. I really hope I didn't just tank my social credit. In our previous of adventures, we explored Mondstadt to learn the basic mechanics, and also race relations. So for leeway, we're going to learn that we've been playing the game wrong. But before I can get to that, I need to explain my team. I call it the hot shower by force. Lord knows we need it. Xi Jinping. Yes, this is a man. I know it's hard to tell. He is also ridiculously broken on account of his ability to make enemies wet. Interpret that information however you want. Hu Tao is the owner of a funeral parlor, and she could use a bit of new business. She is also the winner of the most terrifying Sims award. Like, the thread just doesn't end. He's still writing them. Most reasonable Hu Tao made. Yolan is a character that I play for the personality. She is also one of the most overpowered units in the game because she's the second Xingqiu. I don't even care that she's a federal psyop. I can fix her. And Toma, who is fucking spelled wrong. Just don't build Toma. With our team assembled, we're now able to trivialize the combat because this team is ridiculous. Fortunately, Genshin is not just a game about combat. It's a game about gambling. You see, Genshin Impact is what we call a gacha game because it has got me in its grasp, which means that the primary game mechanic is chance. Every character is chance. Every weapon is chance. Every piece of every build is fucking chance.
Unfortunately.
Do you know what it's like to have a mathematically impossible goblet? Goddamn elating. Hey, so I see you're trying to level up your crit rate. Well, that's a weird way to spell defense. Fortunately, we can predict the outcomes of our character roles using some Eastern philosophies. And the answer is 105 on average. But don't worry, you've got a lot of time. I guess we're gonna wait a day.
Yeah, but it's mostly for whales to get this kind of stats.
Because only a few 5 stars are actually available, and sometimes they aren't available. For 483 days, she is in prison for racism.
But what are they going to do? Lock me up?
Yeah.
So naturally, we need to feed our gambling addiction at any cost. And there's a few ways to do that. You could explore more, go on fantastic adventures, or find amazing treasures. If you want to stay poor, no. You see, the real money is made in the daily quests, which are a series of useful and normal missions, such as talking to people, murdering those people, talking to the Hilichurls, very nicely, finding the weasel, where do you go, and jumping on mushrooms. Who the fuck commissioned me to do this? We also have the power to send various characters on 20-hour expeditions directly to the coal mines. Look guys, I really need these 2,000 upgrade materials. It's just best you don't think about it too hard.
Greetings, traveler. I'm Astra Abyssal.
Okay.
What can I do
you know
for
that
you
voice?
today?
Yeah, I'd like to send a child to the coal mines.
What?
Put her in for 20 hours.
But traveler, she's going to die.
The lithium is not going to mine itself, Catherine.
But traveler.
Do not question me, Catherine, or I'll have you stabbed in a future quest.
Thanks, Iron Mouse.
Oh god.
Liyue is an authoritarian, militaristic oligarchy controlled by a committee of really hot lesbians. I believe in Ganyu supremacy. This nation is the land of contracts, and by entering, you have made the contract to not criticize the state. Consequently, Liyue is also where all money is printed on the planet. So, I guess Mondstadt's economy is powered by hopes and dreams. And also, the card game. Look, Timmy, I know your dad's dead and all, but do you want to play Gwent? A minor side effect of this is that Liyue is in the midst of a violent crime epidemic. As in, the majority of enemies in Liyue are human, and even worse, they're poor. So poor, in fact, that they're forced to fight you with Molotov cocktails and farming equipment. What is your plan, my guy? The masculine urge to dig a hole. By the way, we're the good guys. Speaking of digging holes, I should probably address this. It's a little difficult to ignore. You see, there are many beautiful places to see in Liyue, such as Night City, the fucking rice fields, the most annoying place to navigate on the earth. Like, please stop giving me commissions here. And then we have the Chasm, which is a secret underground labyrinth containing all of the game's eldritch horrors. And yes, this is just the entrance to the Chasm.
Ow.
Yeah, there's no sound effect for that. If you die down here, no one will hear your screams. As soon as you think you're done exploring, it just keeps going down. The devs had to add moon shoes to the game so I could keep playing it. Now that we're trapped down here, we only have two options remaining. We need to mine and we need to craft. The second part will come later.
You get
okay, so now it's later. Unfortunately,
you get a different game, but just to play Minecraft.
What I'm trying to say is, Liyue is a very diverse place. Certainly more diverse than Hilichurl Field Number 6. But most importantly, Liyue is a land of questions. What secrets lie in this mysterious land? What adventures are still to be had? Am I gay now? It's almost enough to make you forget the nightmare pit. And look, Liyue might have a few issues with organized crime, sea monster attacks. It happens twice, and the landscape always trying to kill me. Yeah. But hey, at least the story's up. It's okay. Can anyone here tell me why like there's like a giant bird next to me? It's weird. Oh fuck, where am I? Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley.
This is literally his humor, man. And this is tame compared to other videos he's done.
Oh boy.
What's up, gang? It's me, Arataki Ito.
Yep. You think it's over? Think again.
Okay guys, listen, we need to reach Japan. Don't worry, I have a plan to bypass immigration. We are going to walk there. Yes, that's right, we're going to... Excuse me, we're going to travel underneath the ocean. So apparently I just have to, That actually worked. Okay, I think
that happened like
made a
once
mistake. It's time to descend into the abyssal zone. Just to watch out for the void. What do I do about this? So I think I've been walking for 20 minutes. I don't like this anymore. Okay, we're pretty close now, so I don't think we're close enough. Please no, please no, please no. How am I drowning there?
Anyways.
Yep.
What is up, my ladies and gentlethems? Welcome to the land of Inazuma, a home to nobody because no one is properly housed in Inazuma. Previously, Mondstadt taught us how to play, and Liyue taught us how to simp. Well, the Land of Lightning is here to teach us that we have not felt true pain yet. But first, let's go over our team, which I will be calling the, Yandere Benzos. Yaimiko, Mommy, sorry, Sigma female, kidnapped a man and force feminized him. God, I wish that was me.
Traveler, I'm making a call-out post to my Twitter.com.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm gonna piss on the fucking moon.
Bruce, you can literally name him Bruce. That is actually how it appears in game. In fact, we could name him all kinds of things, such as Baby Girl, Dr. Ligma, Wabushidajangwo, Ballfart, Testicles. What is that? And last but not least, Hatsune Miku. This is literally just Miku. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. And Bennett, who is the single most overpowered unit in the game. Like, Genshin doesn't have power creep because of Bennett. Send this bitch to the coal mines and have his testicles exploded. Now, my previous teams, they were kind of nice, but this time, I'm not playing nice. I'm playing for funny numbers. Every single member is optimized beyond the boundaries of reason. I rolled 6 copies of Hatsune Miku, and now I can kill Tortellini in 2 attacks. It cost $50. Also, Bruce can fly, like actual flight. It breaks like half the game's AI when you do it. They're just very confused. My entire team is him shooting down at the peasants like an attack.
Yeah, how can we handle this guy?
How long I farmed for this? I had to grind for this view.
Yep, like I said, he loves Genshin Impact so much that he will use actual money to get good.
Hang on a fucking second. She's wearing socks in the water. Something is horribly wrong with this country. Inazuma is a third-world isolationist dictatorship, mostly occupied by catastrophic disasters, both natural and man-made, but mostly man-made. Me and the fellas watching Oppenheimer in the IMAX. Inazuma is also engulfed in a decades-long civil war, resulting in mass unemployment and a refugee crisis. Naturally, this is reflected in the enemy variety, because to visit Inazuma is to be accosted by hundreds of jacked homeless people. Like, these guys just stand in the rain all day. How do the Hilichurls have more shelter than this? It is also a land of many islands, which all act as their own individual insurgencies. So I think this is a great opportunity to educate you as to why you should never visit Inazuma. You know, besides the fucking puzzles. This shit is the work of Satan. Narukami Island is the only place in Inazuma resembling a civilization. The rest is basically just Martin Luther King Boulevard. The only disaster this island has to worry about is the government, and her name is the Raiden Shogun. Kanazuka is the first island to be made uninhabitable by nuclear weapons testing, which then proceeds to leak out of the elephant's foot in an amount so dangerous it makes Chernobyl look like clown college. I mean, I guess there's also the Kujo encampment, but we don't go to the Kujo encampment.
Yep.
Well, that's enough of that. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yashiori is an absolute nightmare on account of the non-stop lightning storm and slightly imposing giant skull. My favorite activity is going to this place. It limits the land the lightning can strike, so it just fucking whacks you. Looks like another beautiful day in the great land of Inazuma. Of course, I could fix the problem if I wanted to, but when I began the quest to remove the lightning, I was struck by it. I'm gonna take that as a sign from God. Seirai Island is what happens when Mr. Beast donates 50 megatons of ionizing radiation to families in need. Like, this shit makes Evangelion look like a comedy special. The fact that there aren't even homeless people here probably tells you all you need to know. Surumi Island is a very isolated place, populated for thousands of years by bird-worshipping savages who need their mineral resources exploited. President Biden, please send Raytheon missiles so I can buy Dasani water and Cheetos. I just think it has something to do with the, interdimensional dog. Watatsumi Island is really nice. Like, what the fuck? Does this even count as an island? It's just so beautiful. I sure hope it's not hiding some kind of horrifying dark secret.
It does.
Oh, Enkanomiya is fucking Atlantis. You get there by jumping into the giant hole, and it's like, how is this legal? Are the developers okay? This place was once home to a thriving civilization, which collapsed nearly instantly after they discovered TikTok. It also allows me to toggle the powers of the artificial sun, and holy shit, this 5G connection is crazy. Look, I think you've got the idea at this point. As much as I've talked about reactions and children, Genshin Impact at its core is an exploration game, because it makes you explore your sexuality, and that fact alone makes Inazuma one of the best areas. If you don't count the story, please kill me, mommy, I've been a bad boy. And okay, this nation might be lacking in housing, basic infrastructure, and some unbombed land, but honestly, that's just part of the rustic charm. How else do you think this island got a giant crater? Just be glad you don't have to live in Inazuma. It's all fun and games until you piss off the geometry.
Now, just imagine having that kind of energy while talking about Elder Ring.
I want to imagine that shit.
Oh, is that peanut butter?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The peanut butter. Oh boy. Here it is.
Alright fellas, for our next stop, we're going to enter the Weed Land. We need to smoke that Zaza and fall unconscious. And to do that, all we have to do is not be stuck in Inazuma. So if you were a fan of our undersea adventure, then don't worry. This glitch is much worse. All we've got to do is, whatever that was. I can't let go of the W button, by the way. Get ready to receive some Holy Spirit. Okay, so we're just going down to we're going to Silent Hill now. Sorry guys, it looks like we're approaching meltdown. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Maxo. 1 second guys, my mom's calling me. Hey Mom, one second, I'm flying to get that Zaza.
What does that mean?
It means I'm low-key in a battle bus.
Sometimes I wish you were normal.
Okay, where are we dropping, boys?
Damn.
Perfect landing.
Damn. That was legit. That was not a bit.
Yikes.
Hey there, my little Genshits. Welcome to the land of Sumeru. Hittite jump scare. The only nation in Genshin Impact that can use the internet, mostly for racism. Good to see that nothing's changed. It is also absurdly gigantic. Yeah. Like, the map screen can't even see all of it. But before we can get into the intricacies of Sumerian society, I have to explain my team. The kindergarten. Nahida is... I can explain. My girl at 10, but she is 10. Nahida is the literal god of knowledge, if you count knowledge as the personal thoughts of every NPC in Sumeru, which she can read. Even when I log into Discord, there's no escaping her. Oh my fucking god, they're still typing it. How many emotes do these people have?
Does watching you count as a hobby?
What?
I've actually been watching you for a long time already.
Excuse me, what? Nilu has a completely hollow skull. There is nothing happening inside her head. She could not pass an eye exam. Sangonomiya Koka... Wait a minute, I've seen you before. But fellas, I've got something to admit. You see, Kokomi's damage scales on health, her healing scales on health, and yes, even her health scales on health. So naturally, when it came time to build her, I used the wrong stat. It makes the numbers funnier. Yao Yao is very cute and bunny. Her playstyle is chill and relaxing. In fact, you don't even have to play as Yao Yao. You play as her artificial beast given life. It throws vegetables at them. How many people would you kill for Yao Yao is not the right question. The right question is how many people I would allow to live. Personally, I think this team is really good for not having a DPS, and we are going to need it for all the funny and interesting events this game has to offer. Because, dear viewer, I lied to you. The best way to make money is not actually the Weasel minigame. It is participating in temporary event content, which I can only describe as punishment for developers who are too insane. Event content such as Prop Hunt, a game where you disguise yourselves as various household items to escape the wrath of very stupid people. Oh god, I think he's got a whiff. Wow guys, this is just like Genshin Impact.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay to see kids.
You know what? I think it's about time that I show off my winning strategies. Fellas, I've got a good feeling about this one. All we've got to do is yep. Next you gotta do this. He will never find me this way. Does he know? Oh my god, he doesn't know. Wait a second, no. Alright fellas, I got a plan for this map. We're just gonna stand here. He has no clue. I can't. Why is it working like this? I'm sorry guys, looking up is really hard. I am torturing this man. You could say that he's among us. We also have event content like the boat minigame. I'm having so much fun with the boat minigame. The Pokemon Tournament arc. What is happening on my screen? Does that man have a fucking gun? Oh god. Beetle cockfighting. I've always wanted to beat a child. And my personal favorite, Chinese New Year. Because it makes me the most money. Just, don't look up any of the cutscenes.
Let's go! Hey, you, butterfly. You too, buzzing by. Got no way.
What the fuck? You know, Hu Tao, I think you've got some hidden talent. Please keep it hidden. That rap wasn't released. It fucking escaped.
Yep. It's like the one. Yeah, not good.
Kaya, you gotta watch out, buddy. You're rolling to the ragging too much. Sumeru is an autocratic Orwellian surveillance state with a little hint of apartheid, governed by the worst organization imaginable. University. This nation is the land of knowledge, with most of it being devoted to new, more efficient ways to be racist. And to that end, Sumeru is segregated between two distinct parts, each with their own unique ways to kill you. The forest is a terrifying safari hellscape, where each animal is not only able to kill you, but is evolved to. We've got tigers, cows, crocodiles, robot dinosaur, fungus dinosaur. Welcome to Jurassic Park. And my favorite animal type, poor people. But most importantly, the forest is where the white people live, and they're filling the library with video essays. This is the academia, who control Sumeru by spreading misinformation on the internet. Raiden, the academia doesn't want you to know this, but you can steal ducks from the public park. They're free, Raiden. The desert is a desolate, abandoned wasteland, once home to a thriving civilization. Before the Caucasoids built a giant wall between them. Does anyone else think this is weird? We've got scorpions. We've got scorpiouts. Welcome to Jurassic Hell. We've got the, never mind. So is he gonna like, okay, and we've got worm demons. But my personal favorite obstacle is definitely the gigantic fuck-off laser. There are, of course, even more enemies, but most of them are just liberal propaganda to make you believe that race mixing is a physical need. And fellas, it's working. But hey, the desert isn't all that bad, as long as you ignore the racist genie quest. Motherfucker graduated from casual to competitive racism.
Alright, later, Max.
What? Wait.
I gotta go AFK real quick.
No, you can't do this to me. Look, the point is, Subaru is massive, and it's not even done. And also, Leeway isn't done. And also Mondstadt. But what Subaru does have is an actually good story. Like, out of all the things I expected, Harvard building an Evangelion was not one of them.
Shinji! Get the fuck out of the Eva right now!
You can't tell me what to do anymore, Mom. I'm finally inside of another man.
Shinji, what the fuck?
I am the all-knowing God. Jesus Christ, they really made this boss fight. Mobile game, by the way. So whether you're exploring deep in the woods at 4 a.m., finding amazing oases, God, I sure hope nothing whimsical happens here, fighting more minorities, I'm trying to be a police officer, or doing the 8-hour gnome people quest, that is a lot of side quests. There will always be a new surprise in Sumeru, and if future content is even a fraction as good as this, then I'm going to be playing this game for a very long time. Because, you know, I wasn't doing that already.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck? Saito, where are you going? This man is fucking tweaking out right now.
Yeah.
That was the funniest bit of it.
You know what, guys? Before I go, I want to give you all a fun tip that most Genshin players don't know. The age of consent is 18 years old.
Yep. That, my goodness, that is legitimately, that's Maxor, like, to a T.
And this asset trap is informative.
Like, wow. But yeah, Maxwell pretty much his content creation style is basically like his reviews of games he's played or playing, and has his own spin on describing it to a T. And like how I described it, it's like as if either you have ADHD or watching it makes you develop it.
Ugh.
But in a good way.
Gotta
It's
come
like,
down from that craziness. Yikes.
Yep, that's why I kind of saved it for last. Because if I made it the first video, I don't think you'll be able to make it to the Nylon's video.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice. Oh.
So yeah, that's definitely. Means given that, I probably won't be able to put it on our like react list, and since it kind of takes a lot out of you after watching just one video.
Yeah. Whew.
Then I'll probably save it for you to watch probably one on your downtime. Just react to a couple of them. Oh, well, this. Yep, it's been one eventful episode today, and we watched plenty of stuff that we both enjoyed and were blind to. So, like as usual, we're pretty much gonna call it here for our next episode. We're probably. I'll leave it a surprise. I'll leave the videos for you for a surprise to watch. So I'll save for next time. Any last words before we head out, Gonzo?
Yeah. Hopefully with the transition to fall, everything's going to cool down for a little bit. So just hold on for a little bit. Cool weather can be coming.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, just hang it in there. All right, this is Dan, the Gonzo signing out, saying stay safe, stay hydrated, and take care. And we'll see you in the next time.
Mm-hmm.